Welcome to the 3-Minute Explainer of Civil Authority Coverage. This is your host, Jason Shoup, founder and managing member of the Centers for Better Insurance. In this episode, we will focus only on how to trigger civil authority coverage. We will look into what civil authority coverage pays for in a separate episode. About 30 years ago, ISO introduced civil authority as an additional coverage in its business income coverage form. Some insurance policies still use the 1991 wording today, so we will start there. Under pre-September 11 wording, civil authority coverage is available if a civil authority takes an action to prohibit access to the insured premises, which causes the policyholder to sustain actual business income loss. The civil authority must have acted in response to direct physical loss or property damage away from the insured location. That property damage must have been caused by a risk of loss covered by the policy. After September 11, ISO added 2 additional conditions for triggering civil authority coverage. First, the civil authority must have prohibited access to an area surrounding the off-site property damage. The insured location must be within that prohibited area, but no more than 1 mile from the property damage. Second, the prohibition on access must be because of dangerous physical conditions, either resulting from the property damage itself or a continuation of the covered cause of that property damage. Alternatively, the prohibition must have been intended to allow a civil authority unimpeded access to the property damage. A view from above would look something like this. It is important to understand when civil authority coverage is available for 2 reasons. First, thousands of businesses have made civil authority claims because of COVID-19 lockdown orders, with dozens, if not hundreds, of lawsuits already underway. Key issues in dispute include the particulars of relevant lockdown orders and whether COVID-19 causes property damage. Second, Congress is currently weighing options for an insurance program addressing future pandemics. One of those proposals, the Pandemic Risk Insurance Act, would require insurers to make available business income coverage, such as for civil authority, without a virus or pandemic exclusion. As you can see from our discussion today, that approach may sound promising on the surface, but our walk through the details of civil authority coverage suggests we would again face litigation scrutinizing the wording used in lockdown orders and whether some new virus or bacteria causes property damage. That is probably what Congress is hoping to avoid. You can find out more information about civil authority coverage and the Pandemic Risk Insurance Act at betterins.org. On behalf of the Centers for Better Insurance, thank you for joining us.